and Klay gets his assist number 36. That's ridiculous, man. These are 9-minute quarters, and we have 36 assists, man. Yo, what is up, everybody? You know what they say, a series doesn't start until the road team wins. So this first round series hasn't exactly started yet. All we did was protect home court. Now we're in Dallas. Mavericks fans are loud, and they're looking to take game 3 and get back in this series. As you see Chandler Parsons driving to the rim. Chandler Parsons is back in the starting lineup tonight. Still no Dirk. Dirk is still out, not even coming out the bench as we get the perfect release. So that is definitely costing the Mavs, but they're still playing pretty good nonetheless in this series. You know, for what you may or may not expect, with Dirk not being in the lineup and Chandler Parsons was limited the first 2 games, Monta Ellis has been balling out as Parsons spots up, and he was on fire early on in this game, keeping the Mavs within distance. But we did win the first 2 games, so at the end of the day, they are still down 2-0, and they still need something big in this game to get game 3. But like I said, this show promising signs. They obviously need defensive work because we are shredding them right now, specifically Denny Tice's pick and roll. They just do not react well to it. Steph Curry's wide open for 3. They're scrambling whenever we do any sort of pick and rolls, and you know, it's definitely helping us out as Raymond Felton ended a shot clock, kicks it to Monta Ellis, who has had the stroke from downtown throughout this series, which you don't expect from Ellis near the end of the first quarter. Denny Tice beats the buzzer. Ellis had 1-3. Tice answers with a 3 right back, make that lead back 4 going into the second quarter as Steph Curry misses the open 3. Curry was not having too good of a game off the bench. Klay Thompson was having a pretty good game. Harrison Barnes spots up and he knocks down a 3. Anytime he get a 3-point ball from Harrison Barnes, it's always good to see. The coach getting mad at me. Like, I don't know what he's getting mad at me for. Jameer Nelson and Raymond Felton aren't tearing me up or anything. Jameer had like 5 points in that first quarter, but I don't think that was too big of a deal. But of course, the coach, you know, never happy about anything as Monta Ellis gets the and 1 right there. I'm just trying to get physical with Monta at this point. I'm sick of seeing him get wide open looks, easy driving lanes and stuff like that. Him in rhythm, basically. Like, we just need to knock Monta out of his rhythm and make him feel uncomfortable right now, because the game is just too easy for Monta. As you see, end of the second quarter, they forced it into Jameer Nelson. I tried to, you know, double team Monta. They found Jameer. Jameer makes a tough finish and 1. That ends the second quarter like that, and it's a 4-point game. It's a close game heading into the second half as we find Klay Thompson spotting up for 3, but Klay is not able to get to go. Klay has been having a really good series, of course, as we get a flagrant foul. Whoa, Denny Tice with a flagrant foul. This is a first time Denny Tice has been called for any sort of flagrant. They call it a flagrant 1. We just jack up Monta Ellis and send him flying. And I said I wanted to get physical with Monta. We might have gotten a little bit too physical with him according to the rest. But you know what? Not the worst foul in the world, because now, you know, all my teammates are inspired. Now we're just all knocking Monta in the air. Like the Jordan rules, we have the Monta rules going right now, all right? Because can't let this dude score 30. He scored 30 in both games so far in this series, and we just got to make him feel uncomfortable. And if he gets knocked around, he might get tired. He might start missing some of those open looks, and he might not want to drive it to the rim and stuff like that. So that's the mindset right now. We'll see how it works out as Chandler Parsons drives by. I believe Iguodala was trying to take a charge in the paint. But nonetheless, you see Monta ended a shot clock fading away, not able to go. The Mavs have actually chopped up this deficit some. So we're going to do a nice bounce pass to Klay Thompson, who immediately pulls up in transition for 3. Like I was trying to say before that flagrant foul, Klay has been having a really good series as we get the and 1 dunk right there. Minu called for the foul, and of course we had 36 assists in our last outing. Doesn't look like we're getting 36 assists, but, you know, we're still racking up those assists. We're still finding open teammates throughout the game. We're still, you know, not taking a lot of shots because my teammates are making most of theirs. As Aminu takes the pull-up jumper and gets it to go. Like I said, Mavs are just staying in this game. Curry is not helping out the cause as he just hits the side of the backboard right there. Dallas is on the fast break, and Raymond Felton chops up the defense and draws the foul, and the lead is down to 2. Denny Tice throws a turnover here. Mavs a chance to take the lead on this possession. Monta Ellis, though, gets blocked by Draymond Green, and the Monta rules are in full effect. Everybody, as freaking Curry misses another shot. That starts another transition break. Monta and Tice one-on-one, but Monta's able to finish it and give the Mavericks the lead. We are ice cold right now. Thankfully, Mike Scott knocks down this jumper here and tie the game back up because we need to get something going on offense. And I mean, I was ready to foul Monta again. I was ready to knock him on his ass again, give him another flagrant foul, but he just ended up finishing. No foul called. You see, Monta tough finish, not able to get to go. Monta rule still in full effect. He might finish one of those, but you know, we're making him work for everything, and and then we get the steal on Ellis, double teaming, but Monta, he's one of the better steal guys in the NBA. He's usually one of the top guys in steals per game, and he got one right there. But now all of a sudden, I'm starting to get a little bit rattled here. That's back-to-back turnovers from me, and that's a wide-open Steph Curry. I don't know how we missed them there, but oh man, the defense is definitely there. It steals all over the place. It's turnover city, and it's a self-lob for Denny Tice. I am just motivated right now. Like, if I was, half-assing the game, we're into it right now. We're throwing self-oops out here. End of the third quarter, trying to get another buzzer beater, and Denny Tice gets it to go. We take the lead entering the fourth quarter. We needed that shot badly because the Mavericks are fighting right now. They know what's at stake. Going down 3-0 is a death sentence in an NBA playoff series, and they're doing all they can to prevent it. And man, they literally were doing all they could to prevent it. It's here Tyson Chandler. Bogut tried to double team for some reason, even though I had Raymond Felton, who was like 30 feet away from the basket. And they get the lead right back, but we get the steal on Monta, out racing him to the ball and out racing him to the hoop. A dunk for Tyson. Monta is officially rattled in this game. Another turnover from Monta Ellis. Another fast break opportunity for us. Great pass across the court to Bogut, who draws the foul. But since Andrew Bogut completely sucks at the free throw line 2K, he missed both free throws as we make the jumper here. And I gotta start finding my offense a little bit in this fourth quarter, because I can't rely on my teammates the whole way through the fourth quarter. I gotta get a few buckets. I gotta help put this game away. I'm the closer on this team. We got Steph on the bench, and Clay's not really too much of a closer. He's just never been a reliable fourth quarter guy throughout the season, so it's going to have to be me, a little bit of David Lee, and of course some of Klay Thompson as Monta gets double teamed, does not get it to go. But Tyson Chandler flushes it home, and it's still only a 2-point game as Iguodala drives to the rim, and Iggy and one. Iggy was having a tremendous game. He was at this point, he's actually our leading scorer right now. He is just lighting it up. As you see, we're guarding Monta here. They put us on Monta for a possession. Chandler Parsons said he didn't care who was guarding Monta. He was taking it to the rim himself. He had a pretty good game in his first game, starting as Iguodala, not able to get this three. I think that was his first missed three the entire game. Instead, that starts a fast break, and Monta Ellis misses the easy shot. Monta rules, baby. Monta rules. Instead, Klay Thompson fades away and knocks down the shot over, I believe, Elton Brand over there, who's starting in place of Dirk Nowitzki, as a missed three on that end by, I believe, actually Iguodala. Starts a fast break. Mavs not out of this game yet, but we Monta up in the paint. He is struggling in the second half, and it's still a 6-point game as Iguodala gets the ball here. 34 seconds left, and they're going to go start fouling Iguodala. Not who we want to go on the free throw line, but Iggy does make 1 out of 2. Then they miss this layup, and that is just about going to do it for this game, as Iguodala gets us one more assist by finishing there. I think I gave him like 26 in the game, and Iggy is actually our leading scorer. So we're having games like this where Iggy's our leading scorer, and like I'm like the third leading scorer and stuff like that. We're set, man. So now we're up 3-0 in the series. We're in Monta's head, and we're about to send Monta home the next game. That's obviously going to be the goal. So leave a like in this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more NBA 2K50 micro games and all the good stuff. And I'll catch you guys next time to see if we can get the sweep on the Mavs.